Genge show hapa Tripple TV. Tuko kama kawaida maze show bab kubwa. Kila siku tuna flow, miwaambia hii show ni ya majukumu. Show ya kufunzana, entertainment ipo, kujenga wasanii wapo. Anyone who do something of a purpose in the society, we are in together kuelimishana. We are not just here for granted. We are here to make sure that the society we live in, iko pamoja. The institution we have in the government, whether in the National Police Service or any other sector, we bring them together so that we can tuwe watu wa kufocus. Tusikuwe watu wa kucomplain hii hajafanyika. Kwa hivyo make sure that you tune in on Tripple Genge show tuweze kujadili pamoja. Now, show yetu mimi huambia haikosi wageni. Hatukosi wageni. Na leo niko na mgeni kutoka Kenya Police Service pale Vigilance Headquarters, na yuko hapa kuongea nasi. Na ni vizuri pia tuwasikize tujue wanasema nini. Kwa hivyo wacha nimkaribishe pole kwenye show. Madam mrembo sana, madam wetu. Karibu sana madam kwenye show.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
First of all, before I introduce myself, let me take this opportunity to appreciate Tripple TV for inviting me to this special show.
Kabisa.
Thank you. Okay, I'm Florence Ayim, an inspector of police, working at the Directorate of Community Policing, Gender and Child Protection.
Wow.
Thank you.
Mumesikia mahali anafanya kazi. Introduction barabara, safi sana. Watu mnauliza sisi tuko wapi? Sisi tuko wapi? Sasa mnatuona polisi tuko kipaumbele. Kwa hivyo show yetu na si show ya polisi peke yake, ni ya kila mtu. Madam, tueleze kwenye kitengo chenyu cha Directorate of Community Policing, Gender and Child Protection. Kwa sababu kwenye fan wetu wale wanaona ama watazamaji wanageweza kujua mnafanya nini kwa hiyo ofisi.
What we do in our office is we are creating awareness to members of the public.
Yes.
And our fellow police officers.
Good.
On matters of community policing, initiative,
yes,
gender and child protection.
Okay. Tunataka niongelee kuhusu watoto.
Yes.
Na mambo ya GBV, yani hii mambo tunasikia mambo ya kijinsia, unyanyasaji, yes, na utuweza kutupitisha through ni nini mmefanya ambayo ni bora zaidi kwenye kitengo cha polisi ambao sasa yes, saizi inafanya at least watu hawapati shida pale nje tukija kwa masuala ya watoto.
Okay, thank you very much. First of all, during our awareness creation to the members of the society, what we always tell them that our Kenyan constitution is that a child is any person below the age of 18 years.
Sure.
And the children are the backbone, they are the background of our society.
Sure.
They are our future leaders. Those children, they have their rights. Children's rights are also human rights.
Sure.
They have to be protected in any way. These days, even children are not safe at home.
Wow.
The people we live with, those house managers, the uncles, even their own parents, sometimes turn against them while sexually violating them.
Sure.
And therefore, we teach people how our children can be protected. That person who take our children to school, those riders, border-borders, they take our children to school every day. How are we sure our children are safe in their hands? Those teachers who teach our children, those tuition teachers who teach our children during holidays,
yes,
how sure are we they are safe in our hands?
Sure.
Because there are so many cases of defilement nowadays. Mostly technology has brought about a different form of violation. The gadget we buy for our children. There's this thing called, it's a form of gender-based violence. It's called sexting and sextortion.
Wow.
Sexting is where maybe a person communicates with a child through their mobile phone and telling the child to send nude photos to the person. Then now sextortion part of it is where that person will now demand for something from the child. He can demand even sex,
okay,
or threaten the child that if you don't agree to whatever I'm telling you, I'm going to publish the nude photos that you sent me. And now that is sextortion part of it. So the parents and the caretakers should be very much careful on what our children are watching, or the people who communicates with our children. Then there's also this thing that the cartoon part of it.
Yes.
Sometimes there are some messages which are hidden in the cartoon. Because you can just feel, a parent can feel that that is just a cartoon, then my child is safe. But maybe those cartoons, sometimes you can get those cartoon images, they kiss each other.
Okay.
Whatever they are doing, not good for the child. Sure. And you know, a child below 7 years, whatever that is implanted on him or her is not easy to come out.
Sure.
So our children always teach them what are good touches and bad touches.
Wow.
So that any person maybe touches the child in an appropriate manner, the child is able to report.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Thank you.
You guys mazemo nasikia vizuri sana mambo ya sextortion. Hii ndio word ya kwanza nimesikia leo, hata mimi polisi najifunza. Na tulisema kuwa hapa ni mahali pa mafunzo, and we need to take this very seriously and deep. Now, the gadget that I'm holding in my hand is a mobile phone, and it holds the whole current social media, and we have the internet in our houses, and hizi vitu zote zinafanya mtoto kupropel na kuingia kwa tabia ambazo zisiofaa.